Good morning, my LinkedIn family. I hope you all are well. Hamas Siddiqui with my Growth Talks 2021. Today is the 12th day, 12th session, and we have people joining in from almost all over the world. I'm based in Toronto, so people join in from this part of the world as well as from Europe and Africa and Asia, which is really, really great to see this community building up with me. And my objectives are pretty simple. I want to grow and I want to help other people grow too. We have some people joined in already. Some people joined in a little late. So, and whoever has joined me now, if you put if you just share your city or your country, I will recognize you here so that people who are on this live could also connect with you. So we have Lubna. Thank you very much for joining in. We have Sheikh Mamoon. Walaikum Salam. Sheikh Saab, thank you very much for joining in. It's really, really inspiring to see people like you, very busy people joining in, and spread this message. Just carry this torch to other people also. We have Abdul Wahid Saab joining in. Thank you very much. Walaikum Assalam. Wahid Saab. Uh, attended one of my LinkedIn session almost a couple of years ago, and he has been implementing all the tools that I've provided him, and he tells me that he makes money. So, do you make money, Vaisab? Just say yes, I make money, so that I share with other people also. We have Sajjad from UAE, we have Shiza, uh, we have Etisham, we have Ishrat Nawaz, first time. Ishrat, thank you very much for joining in, um, and I hope you will love it. We have Arfan joining in. Thank you, Shiza. Great. So I'm sure other people will join in uh, as well. Arfan from Pakistan. So these sessions, my friend Shazad joining in from I guess Mississauga or Milton. Shazad, I don't remember exactly. Good morning. Good morning. Shazad is a highly experienced marketer who's worked with the top global brands, and he is currently working with a major organization in Canada and trying to revamp their marketing strategies. So thanks, Shazad, joining in. Irfan, yes, first time. I'm sure you will be hooked and you will continue joining in. Yeah, E2B Go, right, Toronto. All right, so in the past sessions, so first of all, I mean, I know some people have joined in for the first time, so they need to know exactly what I do and why this live session has been planned daily working day. So Monday to Friday, I do 5 sessions every week. I started these sessions from 1st of January, and the objective is pretty simple. Uh, we all know that last year, because of COVID, a lot of people suffered in our families, in our friends. People lost jobs, people lost businesses, and a lot of people lost hope also. My objective is to introduce a turnaround and to help people understand how they can implement very simple strategies in their uh, in their life, in their objective around their career or businesses, and can grow and can come out of this situation. This is the only objective of these growth talks. Um Shahid Chaudhary joining in from London. Hello, Shahid. I hope you're well, and it was great to talk to you yesterday. We had a long conversation. I think you and I can go on for hours. So thank you very much for joining in here. You people who join me are the real inspiration because they take time out to join me. I can be out there and keep speaking, but nobody listens to me. What is the point? But since I've been doing it regularly and I have no strings attached to it, my video views have increased. Like yesterday's views were close to 1,000 views. So I think 800 something already this morning. So that's really great. So thanks for joining in and thanks for your support. Um, so today's session is about activating your leadership glands. Okay, uh, we are all born leaders, but because of our own situations and the environment that we grow in, we forget how to uh, how to kind of use those glands. And why I say that, just try to think a toddler, literally a little kid, a year old. That kid would try to do everything. You know, that kid would try to eat a raw potato, maybe, just to experiment how it tastes. And that kid would like to run, to fall down, to try to kind of put his or her finger in the plug. So a kid would try to do everything. And that's one of the leadership skills. Now, from that perspective, if you see how much effort are you making in trying something new, something that inspires other people. At our age, we are grown up, we are adults. Are we still doing things that we used to do when we were kid? I don't say that start eating raw potato, but the thing is that is what we call initiative and inquisitiveness to learn something new, learn something exciting, and implement some new ideas in your life. Are we doing that? Or are we not doing it? In my experience, a lot of people keep worrying, and they're worried about politics, they're worried about what is happening in Washington DC, and why there is this COVID. Somebody contacted me the other day because I have a pretty decent LinkedIn family of about 57,000 people around me. Approached me randomly saying that that guy wanted my help to stop people going for COVID vaccine. And I mean, interesting. And I asked him, "Are you?" I mean, he said, there are so many things happening around COVID vaccine, and it's so harmful and all that. And I said, "Are you a doctor?" Because I looked at his profile. He said, "No, I have many degrees." So you will find people like that also. But think about it. If you can implement these exciting new ideas in your life, can you not move on? Any step forward in your life will only take you forward, be the smallest step in your life. So that's today's topic: activating your leadership gland. And I really loved Steve Jobs. So Steve Jobs is, I would still think he died early, and he never wrote a book. There are so many corporate leaders who wrote books and books and books, which is a great thing. I'm a big lover of books. Unfortunately, Steve Jobs did not write a book, but people captured his quotes, and there are videos available. He talking, and those videos are really inspiring. And he's one of the corporate leaders I really inspire. In fact, I inspire two leaders a lot: Jack Welch and Steve Jobs. Um, so Steve Jobs said, management is about persuading people to do things they don't want to do, while leadership is about inspiring people to do things they never thought they could. And my objective of these sessions is to inspire uh, people around me to do things they think they could not do. So, yesterday, for instance, we spoke about communication skills and how communication skills can help, and what are the components of communication skills. So, it's just one skill, but underneath, what are the components? And and all those 11 topics that we discussed, you can scroll down and look at those topics one by one. So here we have more people with their comments, and I will stop for a while. And while you're thinking, how can you activate your leadership gland? What is one thing that you would do to experiment your leadership skills? And put your thoughts in the comments so I share with you. Today we have uh, Doreen Fernandez, a fascinating lady from where I live nearby, and very inspiring. I learned a lot from her, and she's been a great support. So thank you, Doreen. Doreen is a legacy writer. She pivoted, she moved, she transformed from her original role as a corporate sector worker. She worked in some top banks in Canada, and she started her own initiative, which is I mean she writes. So she writes phenomenally. So that's her. So she used her leadership skills and transformed from what she was to in her into her new role. Sheila Iram says, in today's session, I would like you to also talk about how to develop relationship while coping up differences and then gender cultural diversities. Um, Sheila, this is a great topic, but a topic that requires perhaps uh, intense discussion rather than me just discussing things. So I will try to, in the end of the session, I'll try to put some thoughts across, because I work on gender empowerment, economic empowerment in 12 countries, 10, well, yeah, 10 countries across the globe. And I know what it means. Amjad, thank you very much for appreciating it. Um, Absolutely. So servant leadership, be out there. So when you inspire people, you are helping them. And leaders are not those who just help themselves. Leaders are those who help other people, who try to work with the community they live in. So taking initiative, if we just take one pointer and we say taking initiative, how do you take initiative? So what is one initiative? I would ask whoever is with me still, what is one initiative that you would take to help you grow in in 2021? Please put that in comment. Just it could just be one initiative. It could just be reading a book, and if you know the book, that would be great. Just one initiative, and I will definitely put that in. Shahid, yeah, I mean, I'm really inspired the way Jack Welch has put in um, very practical things in his books. I love his book Winning, and Winning is some a book that I've read several times. Very practical, very interesting, and every time we read a book, we pick some things from it. Like when you read it through once, you will probably pick few things, and then you keep reading it, and 3 months down the line, you read it again, and you pick more things up. So thanks for sharing in. Shazad says, keep an open mind. Absolutely. Keep an open mind. Keep your options open. Keep your options open. Kareem says, great tips about leadership skills. You have to tell Kareem what is one thing that you would do to help you grow in 2021. What I am talking is just giving you some ideas, but what you would do. So everybody has to look for growth, and it is you who will implement it. Your adults only need certain level of help. Rest of it is their own responsibility. So what is one thing, Kareem, that you would do to grow in 2021? That's my question to everyone who is with me still. And based on that, we will we will move on, and we'll do something. We'll share it, and we'll pick more ideas from this discussion, um, and help each other. In the meantime, I would also request um, everyone to try to connect with as many people as you can. And the objective of this connectivity should be learning and growing your network. I'm a big fan of building my network, and my network did not build in one night, overnight, or over a week. It took me time, and I am now connected with people across the globe, and some great people from Canada to US, from UK, Australia, and Middle East, and these people are really helping me in so many things. So, I mean, there are certain things that I would have never thought that I would be able to do, but people connect with people, and people follow people to understand what they do, and often there are opportunities. So, Shahid, allow me to say, and I actually mentioned yesterday, Shahid Shahid Chaudhary lives in UK, and he is um, uh, a publisher. So he publishes digital products, and we've been connected for over 5 months almost. Yesterday, we spoke for the first time, and we came up with two great ideas to implement in expanding our monetary uh, opportunities, or opportunities to make money for ourselves. Legitimate business can happen with these discussions. So if you're really interested, engage with people. When you engage, then you learn. I've written three books, two books published, one is still in manuscript, and Shahid is helping me. Well, we both will be working on these books. Let me put it this way, to make these books available globally. I published it. A lot of people. The first one, people bought it in hard copy. The next one I published online. I I mostly distributed it just as it is. The third one, Keep Rising, is in manuscript, and with Shai's expertise, I may be able to reach out to a wider clientele. So that's how your networking and your ability to kind of build trust among other people can help you, and that's also a great leadership trait. Remember, people should trust you. When they trust you, they will speak to you. When they trust you, they would love to work with you, or even hire you for their work. So I get all my orders, all my clients through my LinkedIn because they trust me. I do LinkedIn profile optimization. A lot of people come, and some people are still not really sure how LinkedIn works, and some people would come and seek help, and I quote a price, and they pay me, and I do work. So it is not that it happens overnight. I've been working on this for some time, and this is what is yielding results for me. So if you are on LinkedIn and if you are just looking around, nothing will happen. Build your network. Leaders have large network, and leaders are inspiring others to do some interesting thing. So can you do that? I haven't heard from anyone except from Shehzad. What is one thing that you would do to grow in 2021 as a leader? So, if there is anything that you want to put in, please put in now, and I will be happy to share. Become a torchbearer. If you like these sessions, if you think these short 25-30 minute sessions are useful, and you learned at least one thing in your 30 minutes, come back and join these sessions again. Also, spread the message. How do you spread the message? You just simply press share button, which is in the on the screen that you're watching in, and send this message uh, to your network so that others also get inspired and others also learn from these sessions. The other thing I would like to put in, and because nobody is adding any value to this discussion at this moment in time, at least people are maybe thinking what is one thing that they would do. It could be very easy, simple thing. As I said, read a book that will enhance your knowledge, and you will move on. You will grow. I'm starting a 33-day growth challenge from first week of February. Um, and a form will be available, an online form will be available on my profile, and I will also share same form from next week, from coming Monday, on to my into my sessions every day. It will be an application based, so people have to fill in an application. There is no fee. The only commitment I need from those who are joining is time. They need to give their time, because in 30, and it's not extensive time, it may just be a couple of hours every week, in which I will do a group coaching kind of a thing for this small group of anything between 20 to 30 people, and help them grow in 2021. So two steps, practical stuff, which I would want them to do and come back with the result. So, um, so this is what I am doing, and it's in the pipeline. Hopefully, some people from this group will join in, and keep following my posts and live sessions. But believe me, Shahid, when we spoke to Shahid said, Hamad, the time that you're giving every day, 30 minutes, this is phenomenal. Hardly anyone, he said, if I remember still, gives free time for others. So for me, I think this is my passion. Okay, I need to make money also, and I make money. That's not an issue. The provider is up there, and there are certain things that brings me money also, but still. So he says, all right, yeah. So we all are gifted, that means, right? We all are gifted. Every human being is gifted by God. And leadership is one of the skills which is a gift to us by God. Everybody. Okay? We don't experiment with that. Um, Practice the art of thinking to where I will be in future, so that it affects my mindset today. So power of manifestation. Yeah. So you need to exercise the power of manifestation, Doreen. And I think you have manifested already your future to me, whatever I have uh, come across and I have learned from you. So great. Uh, Absolutely. Your company is highly important. If it really determines what John Rohan said. You are an average of five people in your company, something of that sort. Let me just find. That's actually a great quote from Jim Rohan. Rohan quote. Okay, yeah, yeah. He said you are the average of the five people you spend most time with. So if you are spending your most of your time uh, with a certain group, I'm just posting this in the comment, and you will be able to see that also. Um, I've just added this quote from Jim Rohan. Um, and that's what it is. Shahid, thank you very much. Yeah, we all have to add value, really. Uh, Anybody joining in is adding value also, because that's kind of an encouragement that I get. It's like 9 a.m. in the morning when I see the same live session in the evening at 9 p.m. and I see 500-600 people have seen it. That's really encouraging. Not everybody will come forward. People are shy of. I don't know why, but they would want to learn, but they're shy of learning. That's what I feel. You all are amazing. We all are amazing. We are born amazing. And we have to stay amazing. And how would we do that? If we help other people grow. And if you want to join my 33-day challenge, growth challenge, say yes in the comment, and I would be happy to recognize you here in this session. And at the end of the session, I'm going to give you a little exercise to do for your own self. And Yunus Khan, thank you for joining in. You can always rewind this whole live and uh, watch it. You can watch it over and over again. That's why this is the beauty of this platform. You have something and it does not disappear. It's going to stay there forever. You just have to scroll down and take that initiative to watch the rest of all right from the beginning. So whoever is with me on that, and after that, I'll just give you a quick exercise to do, and when we come back, we'll try to see if some people have done the exercise and learned from that exercise. So say yes if you want to join 33-day challenge, and that will I will definitely recognize it here. And as I keep saying, connect with people around in this chat, connect with other people who can add value to your life, and if you can add value to other people's life, that would be the greatest thing. So 2 more minutes in this session. I have Yunus saying yes. Thank you, Yunus, which means that you have to keep coming back and keep watching these sessions and keep following my posts so that you know when the application is available. And I'm going to work only with the most committed people. And to be very honest, if during the process, if I see that people are not showing commitment, I'll just check them out. I'll have to be very strict in that because ultimately, as Shai said, you have to uh, you have to be with amazing people to become more amazing, right? So polish yourself. So this is what my aim has been. Jawad says yes, he wants to be there. So please keep joining in my live sessions, and you will definitely be um, able to find the link to that application. It's an online application, and once I have um, there will be a closing date. On that closing date, I will review all the applications and I will notify people who are selected in that first challenge. And the idea is that I will run these challenges throughout the year and see how many growth oriented people I will be able to develop. My aim is I may be able to develop 100. If I can do 100, that's a great thing. If I could do 200, that's amazing, right? So thank you very much. So the exercise that I would like to give you today will help you understand yourself, and that is a very very important factor in determining where we will go from here. So it's a very basic exercise. You need to be, sitting in a relaxed environment, which means that, if you love coffee or tea or whatever, whatever relaxes you, um, maybe a light music or something, and try to think about yourself. Go 5 years behind in your age. So if you're 30 years of age, go behind 5 years. What did you do uh, since? So, from 25 years of age until this moment in time, what are certain things that you did that help you move on in any situation? It could be some people can grow, phenomenally. They can actually grow exponentially. So if you if you are in a difficult situation, even you still survive. So it really does not matter what your situation was. Just go 5 years behind in your life and map on a piece of paper, just maybe certain bullet points as to what you did that kept you going. Okay, it's such a simple exercise. Uh, and if you are coming back tomorrow, I would want you to come back tomorrow and share your experiences. What did you learn from this exercise? Go 5 years back in your life and map what did you do in those 5 years that helped you move on and keep going in your career, in your business, in your family life, whatever. And this is what we will try to cover in tomorrow's session, by the way. So, tomorrow's topic, I've already described it. Uh, how do we map your past and how important it is to map your past, right? And what happens when you map your past and how psychologically um, you feel satisfied often. Some people may not be, but we'll try to use the positive side of this whole mapping. So we have a couple of questions. We have share books name which we need to study for leadership. Uh, so there are millions of books on leadership, millions of books, believe me. All depends how much, what is your capability of learning. If you just go and Google, you will find top books. So you don't have to. I mean, I'll probably give you some names, and you may not find those books interesting. So every author, every writer has his or her own style of writing. So try to pick things that you can read in your situation. So I don't know what is your reading habits. Do you read books regularly or not? So I can't really say this book or that book. Um, it may just backfire. So you need to decide yourself. Just Google and try to find books. If you are not a book reader, habitual book reader, start with some leadership blogs. Just subscribe to some blogs because there are you can like literally free subscription of these blogs and start reading those blogs. Knowledge about the organization and people management skills make a good leader. Maybe, maybe not. So I am talking about you becoming leader for yourself. You becoming leader for yourself. Ali, you support him, that's fine, but you need to know yourself, your leadership skills, and implement those ideas onto yourself. If we don't do that, all these management principles are for people, right? And we learn those principles and we don't implement those leadership principles on ourselves, what is the point? Thank you very much, my LinkedIn family, for joining in. It's really encouraging to see a lot of people joining in. If you have not shared this live session with other people, please share it so that other people also in your network reach out to this. Uh, this is a great book, but again, Ali, what I suggested, Irfan, that it really depends on his reading skills. And reading skills is not neither reading skills, but reading skills that you read and you understand. So I would still, I mean, it's a great book, one of the best books, but still you have to, decide yourself which book you should really be reading. And I mean, given my understanding of people who start reading, late in their life with this habit, reading blogs or maybe audiobooks is pretty interesting. So thank you very much for everyone who joined in today. Come back tomorrow the same time, and tomorrow's session will be looking at your past and learning from your past and how important it is not to learn from your past. Remember, not to learn from your past. And this is what we will discuss tomorrow. Come back with your the little experiment that I shared with you. If you have done this experiment, if you do this experiment now, you can always DM me, and I'll be happy to pick that up from my inbox, and I will be happy to share that live. And please come back with your questions and support this initiative. It will help you grow. It will help people in or around you in your community grow also. Thank you very much. Hamas Siddiqui signing off.